Okay, we are going to talk about natural disasters, and in this case, a flood. And I'm going to talk about what to do before a flood. First one, you need to assemble supplies for disasters. For example, the flashlights, your most important documents like your ID, your bank account number, and your insurance. You have to assemble food, fill containers of water, medications, and second one, you have to be prepared to go out and have planes to evacuate. That means you have to know to identify the places to go, and you have to identify a special place that's not going to be flooded. And you have to review your plans with your family. You have to take care that all the members in your family know about this meeting point. And last one, you have to take care your property. You have to protect your values and your furniture and let these things in the high place of your home. That's all about what to do before a flood.
You must follow this recommendation. First, be alert. Monitor your surroundings. Monitor the weather radio, local television and radio stations. Second, don't drive unless you have to. If you must drive, travel with care. You need to be sure that your vehicle has enough fuel. Don't sightsee. Avoid disaster areas. And if your vehicle stalls, abandon it. Be especially cautious at night. 3. Never drive through flooded roadways. 4. Get out of low areas and stay away from power lines. 5. Evacuate immediately if you think you are at risk. Act quickly and save yourself. The families should use only one vehicle to avoid separate and reduce the traffic. Shut off gas and water and electrical services before leaving. And secure your home, like the doors, the windows, etc. Never try to walk or to swim through flowing water. If the flowing water is above your ankles, stop and get another way. Never allow children to play near or around high water or electrical services before leaving. And secure your home, like the doors, the windows, etc. Never try to walk or to swim through flowing water. If the flowing water is above your ankles, stop and get another way. Never allow children to play near or around high water or rivers. Shut off the electricity, and if someone fall in, you don't go after the victim. You need to call for assistance at the number 911. Thank you.
I'm going to tell you what to do in case after flooding. So after flooding, it's better that you avoid the damaged area because it could be dangerous, and in some cases, imagine that you are over your car and you are in the water and you don't have any person that can save you in that moment. It could be dangerous and you have to look for a safe place because you don't know if you have a very, very damaged area under your car and your car wouldn't support your weight and you and your car will fall into the water. Avoid the damaged buildings because you don't know if the cements or the bases are very damaged and it could fall over you. you have to stay in your house. If you are in your house, you have to wait some minutes and try as possible to hear the radio, and if it is possible to go to the shelters and look for the shelters, because there you can look for clothes and food and water in case that you don't have supplies of those three things. If you have contact with the water, you have to wash your hands constantly, because you don't know if the water is polluted, and it's better for your health and your family. Throw up the food that it would be have in any moment contact with the polluted water. So it's better to throw up those kind of food. Avoid the grades of water, because you don't know if it could be very deep, and at least 6 feet deep. It would be dangerous and you may fall and go with the water. And avoid the contact with the water, because you don't know if it is electrical load, so it could be dangerous, and those are some recommendations that you may follow if you want to be safe after floating.